Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks to all our subscribers, thanks to our returning viewers, and if today happens to be your first time seeing me on your screen, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today our topic for today is how to use our gas oven. Alright, so I believe you already know how to light your gas burners. These two knobs are for the grill and for the oven, and this is our light. So this is an oven thermometer. It is really essential because it is what helps you to be able to determine the right temperature of your oven when you're baking. Whenever you're using the oven, you would need these two so much, because whether you have a temperature sign on your oven or not, it is very important because it helps you determine, even if not up to 100%, at least, so let me say 70% of the right temperature of your oven. So you really need this oven thermometer. What you need to do is you hang it on your rack or your tray, whatever you're using to bake in the oven. Light your oven, and that is a process of preheating. Then reduce it to the lowest setting and I'll close the oven. Mostly I bake at 350 Fahrenheit, so it will take up to like 12 minutes highest. I would open the oven, then put in my baked goods. So if I'm grilling, if I'm baking cakes, breads or whatever, I would then pop it into the oven and let it bake to the desired time. Let's say if I'm baking for 35 minutes, I'll let it sit for 35 minutes in the oven. And note, you are not supposed to open the oven door at any point in time, especially for the time duration that you want the thing you are baking to bake. So you shouldn't open the oven, because once you do so, the temperature begins to now reduce. I hope it makes sense. So let's say, for example, you've set the time to 35 minutes. Whatever you're baking is not yet well cooked. Mostly what I would like to do is to set it for an extra 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes covers for the time I open the oven to check and it was not ready, then till the goods or whatever I'm baking gets to be properly cooked. So 10 minutes is a good mark for any extra cooking. Let's go into rack positioning. So the top is for toasting or broiling. Broiling is the process of upside down grilling. So if you want to grill, the top rack is appropriate, and the down is for roasting. If you want to roast your vegetables, your meats, the down, let me call it step, will be appropriate for you. So if you are grilling and you put it at the top rack, you will notice that sometimes whatever you are grilling is touching the fire or is too direct on the fire. So mostly what I would like to do is to move it to the next rack so that it wouldn't be too direct and it will cause burning. You get? Some people do not have the grill on their oven, so we can just use the oven to do almost everything. The oven, you can use it to do everything, almost everything. Yeah, and it's also a very important thing for eating healthy, because instead of frying, you just substitute your frying with your oven, you're frying with baking. So instead of frying, you just go for the baking option. You need spacing, you need proper spacing in the oven for multiple baking, like for multiple use of racks or trays. So the light is very important because it is one of the things, the light, that is the light in the oven, is very important because it is one of the things you use for a recipe like making yogurt. If you want to make if you want to do your own homemade yogurt, it is an essential thing. I don't know how that thing works. It works like magic. You can use, one of these days I would show you how to make your own yogurt, or you can check it out on YouTube. It is one of the things that helps your yogurt to become yogurt. I don't know how that thing works, but the light is essential for making yogurt. I think that is one of the things that made my own lights to spoil. Okay, so for grilling, once you have gone through the process of preheating your oven, one of the things you would do is, if you are using the top grill, you wouldn't need to close the oven door. You need to leave it ajar, just like the way I'm showing you. You need to leave it ajar, because once you off it, once you close the door, the grill begins to do as if it is about to off, and at some point it even goes off. So one of the things you need to do is open it ajar. Make sure it is not totally closed, it is open. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching to this point. I'm really grateful. God bless you. Please remember to take one day at a time, just as God has blessed us with. Take one day at a time. All right, thank you so much. Please like this video. It shows me you like such content and you want me to do more of this content. Please comment. If you have any questions, I will be glad to answer you. I'll be glad to respond to you. And if you have any suggestion, maybe I didn't really say some things, please comment in the description box, in the comment section. I'll be glad to hear from you too as well. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. It helps me to reach other people like you. It helps this content to reach and help other people. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. Till meet in my next video. Stay safe and bye.